Hi everyone, join me and Jeff Jefferson today as we fight evil in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords restored content. Hi everyone, how's it going? My name's Luke, as you know, and yeah, we're going to be playing some Star Wars in just a second. This should be absolutely great fun. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and let me just quickly cut that one out. And yeah, I'd like to say a big special thank you to everyone who's been tuning in recently. You're all awesome, especially Mr. Great Productions for becoming a recent channel member. Something fun, the intro that you just saw, I made that first shot of the Ebon Hawk flying across in Blender. It was really fun to do. Anyway, we're not here for that. We are here to jump into Knights of the Old Republic and see some of the cool stuff that has been included in this game. So let's get into it. You know what? Let's play it. Let's roll an intro. Hi everyone, join me and Jeff Jefferson today as we fight evil in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords restored content.
What's wrong?
How may I serve?
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time. How may I serve?
Something you need.
How may I serve?
What's wrong?
The honor is mine. Is too powerful. I will try. My life is yours. My life is yours.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
I have to see with the Force and my eyes. A man, nothing more. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end. Canderous, are you all right?
Get away from me. I don't need your help. Just leave me here.
Canderous, the Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive. You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you.
You sound like Revan at the end. Do you know what he told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. He said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
A war? This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. Against an evil we couldn't begin to comprehend. A war of belief that had been fought for thousands of years. Revan went off to fight it.
And left you here.
Revan was one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy. In history. He knew what he was doing. And I always follow orders.
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, sir.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you. I've read your records, how the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan? I served with him like you did, and we had to part ways like you did. He said that there were places where he had to walk where I could not go, places where having allies, or anyone he cared about, would only place them in danger. It's been 4 years, and I still don't know what happened to him. He told me to stay here to try to keep the Republic strong, and that he would return. It was the hardest request I ever had to follow. I don't know, but it was important to him. He said that he believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars, that it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic. Whatever it was, I think he went off to find it, to fight it. It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked over Terrace, and the Sith had stormed the ship. We saved the Republic, but it was like the war didn't end for him. He would keep remembering things that he'd done, and it kept driving him. And I think he finally remembered something terrible that he'd done during the Mandalorian Wars, and he went to put an end to it. He left a lot of people who cared about him behind, but I think he did it because he thought it was the right thing to do. But whatever he set out to do, I don't think he succeeded. And here you return, with his ship, without him. Yes, wherever he went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan, no, simply tell him that Admiral Onasi is following his orders. Safe journey, Exile.
Did he know?
No, he didn't.
There are times I fear we shall never know where he left Karth, and I cannot live not knowing the answer. Why he sought to protect us.
He asked us to stay, to keep the Republic safe. It was important to him. And after meeting the Exile, I'm convinced that there are worse things to lose in the galaxy.
Going to lose their lives, like I lost my family in Malachor 5.
And Father left me, left us all when he lost all that he loved at Malachor 5.
We go now, my master, to that dark place which made you. Where you gained your ship, your troops. Your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at Malachor 5.
Wish I'd never met him. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor 5.
We will not surrender. We will not die, like we did on Malachor 5.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor 5. Now Malachor 5 comes to us, and I wish to face it, This last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
It is the heartbeat of the past.
And she must be stopped. There, now. Or she will bring the screams of Malachor 5 to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way. And she must be...
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. That your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
Master, he is here.
I know.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are to do nothing. When he arrives, bring him before me.
He will not survive Malachor.
What will you do with him, my master?
You know what I shall do. You, who wear my teachings so well. I will break him. He is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as I intended for you so long ago. Leave me. Await the arrival of the exile. When he comes, bring him before me.
the exile has come here, then he has not come alone.
Of course, apprentice. The huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. We shall see if prey can become a predator. Her breaking shall be flesh and bone, or it shall be inside. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
Well, here's a surprise. Yet another slice of galactic paradise. Why can't we ever go to Alderaan or Ithor or someplace without metal, jagged rocks, or packs of bloodthirsty beasts?
Hanhar? Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I say we fire a rocket at her right now and blow her screaming, burning body into the heart of this planet.
It wouldn't work. If there were other distractions, maybe. If she wasn't telepathic, maybe. If you want to kill her like that, you need something else to occupy her attention. Otherwise, you might just wound her, and then we'd all be in trouble.
This battle will not be decided by weapons.
You are wrong. Manipulation is Krea's strength, not battle.
Let us see what transpires, and plan our attack.
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use a sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5. The damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapons systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming. Ensure that the sequence fires properly once the General gives the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked, all you were built for, and for that, I thank you.
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. I see the probabilities have played out. Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the General issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith's strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize the galaxy. Without them, the galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the General's orders and calculate the probable fate of the galaxy.
Correction. One could rust listening to your speeches, Fat One. Perhaps it is the large unwieldy vocabulator within your moon-sized frame that prevents your calculations from taking me into account. And while I find this small droid annoying in the extreme, I find my urge to shoot you takes a higher priority.
Unfortunately for you, I have arranged for friends to meet me here, and you seem to have brought none of your own. Stop him.
Unexpected correction. We cannot harm that unit. It is a violation of our self-preservation programming. Statement. As always, Fat One, you have miscalculated.
Ah, an unfortunate oversight.
Statement. I understand. Assassination protocols activated. Let us see what you have in your arsenal, Fat One.
We've come a long way, Kreia. Don't bother.
Ah, the Huntress. To come alone, you are braver than I thought.
She is not alone. We stand with her.
And with her, stand all the Jedi.
And now I come in saying something suitably heroic.
Children with lightsabers, but not Jedi, I think. Come close. Let me look upon you and see what the Exile's teaching has forged. An assassin, a slayer of her own kin, a blinded slave, and a fool. Which of you wishes to try yourselves against me? As you can see, I am unarmed. You, perhaps. Come, child. Where you walk, it is not far from battle, slaughter, and the blood of your sisters. Think before you throw away your life for him. Think of everything you will lose by dying. Your lusts unfulfilled, a dance unfinished, a love requited. Think before you give it up so quickly. And you, blind one, you have hungered to strike me down ever since you saw the bond the Exile and I share. Can you feel the Force running through me, even past the veil, past your blooded eyes? You know you cannot win.
Force runs strong within you, Treya. But in the howling of a storm, it is difficult to hear the whisper of the blade. You have forever been the blind one. You were given a gift few are ever given, and yet you let your gift of sight warp you, twist.
You think your existence under your lord was torture, Miraluka? I will make you see. An assassin.
And I get the fool.
Funny. That's just what I was thinking. Running away? I'm not done with you yet.
Nor are you. I will remake you, so when I look upon you it shall be like a mirror. Then I shall let you die.
There's nothing worse you can do to me. Take your time.
When the Exile enters Treya's Academy, he will be faced with a choice. One path, assuming he survives, will allow him to save his friends, but he shall be the weaker for it. The other route will lead him directly to this place, through the ones that have hounded his steps from the beginning, and he shall have his vengeance. Show him every respect when he arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.
So you have come to die like the Jedi before you. This planet is a graveyard for your kind. She thinks you should be spared, but only so you might suffer. You will break, and when you do, you will die. Why she would bother with one such as you is something I will never understand. She awaits on the Traeus core in the heart of this planet, but you will never reach her. It is ancient, a relic that survived the destruction of Malachor. It was always here, far before the Mandalorian Wars. It draws death and hate to it, channels it, atrocities feed its power, and with its power, it creates hunger. Many Jedi have been consumed by it. It has been here for thousands of years. It is a place where the Sith teachings run strong. It is the threshold of the borders of an ancient empire. Kreia says it was a place of reflection for the ancient Sith, a gateway to their lands. It drew Lord Revan, and it calls to her as well. She said that the teachings here will lead one to the Sith, the true Sith, and all the shadowed worlds. This place led Revan to the graveyards of Korriban and beyond. It does not matter. The Lord Revan had the galaxy at his feet, could have made it strong, and he surrendered it to weakness. Like you, Revan touched power and turned away. The chance to heal this fractured galaxy, and he turned away. I was there when the Academy on Korriban fell, and the Sith turned on one another like beasts. Our chance at an empire, destroyed by Revan. Then it shall be proof that you are not the one she seeks, and she shall accept my loyalty again. You are wrong. I have come farther than any of her apprentices since Revan, even you, and I am stronger for it. You seek to erode my will. You will not succeed. I am ready for you, exile. I have waited years to see the last of the Jedi fall before me. Only one may serve my master. Now you realize the true power of the dark side. As long as the dark places of this world flow through the cracks of my flesh, I cannot be killed. You're strong. Perhaps she was correct about you. But you cannot kill me. She knows this. There is no life without the Force. The Force is a blade. Without it, one is defenseless. The Force is pain. The Force is focus. The Force is that which drives the strong and kills the weak. I shall teach you this, and in so doing spare you the pain that awaits. You are the one who will fall. Die, Jedi. You will not pass. There is truth in your words, but there is nothing left for me except my master. I fight because it is the power that the Force fills me with. To survive, to inflict the pain on others. I can die 100 times exile and still I will rise again as strong as before. I will not fall. I cannot die. Why? Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat me here? It is not possible to walk away from such things unscarred, to keep living when the universe dies around you. The Force is who I am. The dark side fills me. It is what I am. Kreia, she will try to break you, to teach you how far someone can fall. Her weakness is you. She has done all this, all of it, for you. I am glad to leave this place, at last.
At last you have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember? You no doubt have many questions. I would be a poor teacher if I did not give you the answers you seek here now. I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her truth. Her teachings could not be allowed to continue, and like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be something you could confront and defeat one last time. It was part of your training, part of what was needed to make you complete. And there must always be a Darth Treya. The galaxy needs its betrayers, especially in the times to come. She loved you, you know, as one loves a champion. You were all that she could not be. Yes, it is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes traveling through the Force. It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me, because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost. But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away from its will, and that is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied. Perhaps you were expecting some surprise, for me to reveal a secret that had eluded you, something that would change your perspective of events, shatter you to your core. There is no great revelation, no great secret. There is only you. No, there were not. In times past and in times future, there are Jedi who will stop listening to the Force, those that will try to forget it but maintain unconscious ties, and those, as in the past, just as I, who have had the Force stripped from them. But no Jedi ever made the choice you did, to sever ties so completely, so utterly, that it leaves a wound in the Force. It was a mistake to try to make you feel it again, I see that now. There is no truth in the Force, but there is truth in you, Exile, and that is why I chose you. More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. And of course you must be willing to die, to kill us all, and your friends. You may hold Malachor in your grasp, but I hold the answers to your past and future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it, for you have already failed me. I know, but there is more than death in this galaxy, and you shall not find it easy. It was difficult to draw you here, but it had to be done. This place is your last test. It is the graveyard of the past, where you lost everything. It is the dark place in your mind that still echoes of failure. Now we shall see if you can overcome the weight of Malachor and silence the echoes that beat from its heart. Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. It is strange that you believe Malachor has not. But it has always been timeless to you, this place, and words have always been inadequate for the horrors that took place here. I have thought of this moment more than you know. And I wondered if here, at this ending between us, if you would care enough to try to save me. If a Jedi could find it within themselves to spare one who has fallen so far. I wanted you to say those words. For that I am grateful. But I do not want your mercy. I want you to break. If you do not kill me, I shall end you. Strike me down. End this. You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do. It is done. At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know. Save me? You already have. It is enough what you have done, from now into the future. Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor. This place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you, from one exile to another. You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know, the true Jedi upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher. She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator, despite her true father and the life she led within the shadow of Nar Shaddaa. She will miss you and think of you often. You who awakened her to what life is. She will live, but only for a time. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet, saving the lives of others. But it will be her choice, and she will have no regrets. Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts. And Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he is broken upon Revan's will. But you know this. They will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history, and in the end, the shell of their armor upon the shell of a man too easily slain by Jedi. The blinded one shall return to her home world, and as she looked upon you, she shall look upon the surface of that world, and perhaps at last see what she was meant to see. After that, I do not know. I do know that you must leave her behind. Where you are destined, you must not take anyone you love. It was Revan's choice as well. If she leaves this place, she will leave battle behind her, in no small part due to your influence. She will take Atris's role as historian and teach others of the Jedi exile who gave up the Force and became stronger for it. The Republic will fall as it always has, a fall that will take millennia under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. And complacent and peaceful, it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life. Dantooine shall survive. The community you saved shall be the foundation upon which Dantooine shall be habitable again. They shall drive back the Raiders, the Mandalorians, and all that strike at the Outer Rim. The Republic shall again establish their presence there and shield it with its forces, and Dantooine shall heal, be safe, and its skies free. The ruins of the Academy shall remain. Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Now they will struggle and grow. From despair shall come hope. Queen Talia shall have a long reign. Much good will come of it. She will, as she has, rule wisely and well. Onderon shall remain in the Republic, and the world shall prosper, though its people shall, over time, lose their customs in the ocean of the Republic, and become the people of Onderon no longer. Korriban shall be as it always was, a graveyard for the darkest of the Sith Lords, still whispering within their tombs. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark, and like Malachor, the Sith have forgotten it. For a time, they will remember. Revan knew this. You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them, as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know, the true Jedi, upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher. She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator, despite her true father and the life she led within the shadow of Nar Shaddaa. She will miss you and think of you often. You who awakened her to what life is. She will live, but only for a time. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet, saving the lives of others. But it will be her choice, and she will have no regrets. Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts. And Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he has broken upon Revan's will. But you know this.
You're alive. Did I save you yet? Your eyes. That bad, huh? Always was ugly. Now the outside matches. Was waiting for this, but it's not fair. Let you down. Was supposed to save you. Tired of living anyway. Too many deaths. Never told you. Lied to you. I don't want you to see me like this. I don't want to die in front of you. Can't bear it. You saved me. Joke's on me. Hurts when I laugh. Hurts.
That was rather amazing, I must say. It has been really, really fun going through this one. We need something more chilled. This music is too intense. There we go. Hi everyone. I'm in the corner. I make myself a little bit larger. So I don't really want to interrupt because we've got all these amazing people who made this game, and these people here, these are the real stars. Without these people, and obviously the modders, it wouldn't be possible. And you know what, it's been so good. There is so much more to go with this game. This means it's just so good that it's so easy and there's so much possibility to do multiple playthroughs and see more every single time. Just absolutely fantastic, I must say. The other thing I must say is we're going to be doing something slightly different in a minute. We're going to be doing something, well, a new game, effectively. First impressions of the mod? I'd say pretty amazing. Definitely, in my opinion, I think that was a far more enjoyable experience than the original version, for sure. Than the vanilla, the OG version. 2 seconds. I'm just going to grab my drink. It's just here, though. I don't have to run and grab a coffee. Okay. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I'm so just thrilled by the amount of amazing content in here. And you know what? Check, check, 1, 2. Aha, there we go. Not sure how long my microphone was off for. It died. It didn't go off. But yeah, that was absolutely great fun going through Knights of the Old Republic 2. The restoration mod, I'm definitely going to play through it again. It was absolutely fantastic, I must say. And I've got to say a big thank you to everyone who's watched along as well. You've made it really, really enjoyable, I must say. Just to be able to go in the chat, say, hey, it's Mark, it's Ben, it's Vegeta, Levi, Mr. Great Productions. It is so, so lovely. And everyone else who's always popping in, Angelina, Misato, Phoenix, Flame Lord, to name a few who have been in. But yeah, we're going to be going into this crazy game. Two seconds, I'm just quickly... Yeah, it's been really good. You know what, since we're here though, we are Here's the important ones. Hang on. These guys, these modders. These are the modders here. So yeah, we're going to have this stream go into the next stream. See, there were modded voice actors. So we'll quickly throw some final VFX onto... this on the side. I think Brandon's excited as well, as he's going to be jumping in with us. I'm just quickly finishing off. Okay, we're out of that now. So we're about to go into this. So we're going to go full screen. Let's go full screen. I'll make myself smaller on the screen, as you don't want to see my concentration. Well, you will. Come on, OBS. Right. Will I choose light or dark? You know what? I feel like that pretty much says it all for Knights of the Old Republic. Got this logo in here. Not quite the right height. Oh, that's HK. You know what? Let's lift HK up. Let's make him be more prominent. I think I'll pretty much do. I'll do a better thumbnail for this series. Nice band. Yeah, again, restoration mod, so fun. Okay, got my outlines, got my color corrected classes. This is fun. I'll remove that. It reveals how shiny my cloak was. The power of color correction. And same for the face as well, I think. I know how to do that multiple takes so I can get the white outline. Anyway, and a basic star field in the background. But we don't need that. All we need is that single frame. And that little bit of HK cut off the side. Here's that one, right? Yep. I'm gonna crop left. There we go. So we're going to see the descendant of Jeff Jefferson come up next. Dark Jedi Night Run. We shall see. We'll see how this goes. I'm not necessarily going for... It's going to be a light side one first, then we're going to go dark. So light, then dark. Oh, so... You know what? Is that really... I feel like that's enough of a title. So this is the important thing. If you try to use the software that I'm using right now, and I haven't actually said, it's called DaVinci Resolve. And you know what? I'm going to put a quick mark it in right now. This is free software, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's a video editing software, and color correction is industry standard for color grading and color correction. You see all these fancy wheels down here. But I use it as a video editor, because photo editor as well. Because if you work all in one frame, you can get it nice in one spot, slap all your effects on, and I'm more used to doing VFX stuff than Photoshop. Go into the color page, right click, grab a still, and then I can export it to my thumbnail folder. There we go. Okay, I'll bring this back onto this page for a second. just as get this sorted and finalized. Oh, flashpoint pertaining to everything in the game on both sides. Okay, that's cool. Right, let's get this up and on YouTube. Go live. Schedule a stream. Create new. Nope, I'm not creating new. I'm going to base it on this one. I don't think that is quite right there. I'm going to, okay, so what time is it? Playlist, we need to make a new playlist for this. Just getting this quickly all set up on YouTube. Hope everyone's got a hop on my laptop. Yes. I need to tell Doc we're hopping on as well. I don't think he's got it installed though, to be honest. Okay, and I think I have Bren on Steam. I don't think I have you on Steam, Ben. Got Bren and Ben. This is going to be fun. Okay. Show more details. Where do you put the game in? It's gotta be here somewhere. Playlist, okay, ah. Star Wars: The Old Republic. I hope that you've all enjoyed this playthrough as been going along there, as it's been just so fun, and I gotta say, thank you. What do you like better, Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon? That's an interesting question. What's the first card I can pull out? Does this answer your question? I just casually have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards beside me. I'd say casually beside me. These guys, they've been in the draw for a while. Go to first editions. Graveyard, Dark Mimic, Molten Zombie, Mountain, Castle Walls, and Summoned Skull. Well, Summoned Skull was a pretty cool one. I'm not sure if you can see it with that camera. He's a fun guy though. Oh, and one of the most controversial cards. A Change of Heart. First edition. Oh dear. It'd be interesting to look more into the recording of the sound for this game. Because yeah, definitely, it makes sense that it has the voice cast absolutely here, there, and everywhere. Well, just quickly creating add a tag. Swirtle next. Dark Magician, I've got Dark Magician. I know that guy, he's cool. Okay, let's put time. What time is it now? Oh yeah, it is early. Okay, so gotta time this right. It's 2:24 now. I'm going to click onto 240, let's click on for 235, but I'm going to be starting, it's going to start straight after this. The only thing I don't like right now, and that needs to be changed, and this is going to give me a time limit, so I want to put a glow on my character. Okay, I don't do that, I need to be in DaVinci Resolve, that guy out of the way. Do I have one? I feel like I've got a glow asset. Let's just grab both glows. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got a time limit here. Self-imposed time limit. But just get that down there. Oh no, this was really silly. Why did I decide to do this so late into it? Okay. Better. Grab still. Oh, this is so slapdash. Okay, we've got that going up. Quickly jump into this. Oh no, you see my streaming dashboard. Let's quickly jump onto the one that we're about to play. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's get this changed. Even then I'm not happy with that. The Old Republic logo looks terrible on the side. Okay, more in proportion HK. I really want an effect on that. This is not a good idea because I'm running out of time. Okay, so I want this logo bit to glow around the Old Republic. And you always get this, I always get this annoying thing happen where it completely blanks it out. And I don't know the right solution, but I know if I do add, then it gets happy. Then I put it back in, go to the effects, glow, gain, insane. Yeah. Now Pizak was more like Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, am I gonna have to update the game? Oh, that's a thought. You know what? Whilst I'm finishing off this thumbnail, I might just quickly update it myself. I don't have a fancy, update. Thank you for saying that, Bran. I absolutely loved watching the first series of, you know what, Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I found out what it was truly about. and saw the actual version, I was like, ah, okay. This is interesting. Will I choose light or dark? It's an alright title. There we go, that's a bit better. Let's get this exported. Okay, so that's got a nice glow, nice tint. Ah, but then the smart thing is to composite this in nicely, and that colour should be one of those colours there, and that's just me being an absolute nightmare. They don't look more uniform. There we go, that yellow is technically from the picture. It's just little things like that that help tie things together. Okay, export it in. Okay, that's the final one. Yeah, that red button on the side would annoy me, and having all of that off-centered. Almost don't want the blue on me now. Too late. Can change it afterwards. Okay, so I've got Stotor all set up now. This is updated and it is ready. What else do we need? Need a picture of the cover. We'll quickly grab it and bring it into Paint. Oh, I could easily take a picture from the front cover and put it in there. That's too complicated for right now. PC cover in. Okay. Any interesting facts about this game that I should know before we begin? This game here, that's not the right cover, is it? I thought I just pressed change. I'm just so used to seeing that cover. Where did I save it? I'm sure I just saved it somewhere. Obvious. There we go. Oh, it's giant. The European English service called Duff Malgus. Okay, so is that the one we're going to be going on? I mean, I guess it would make sense. I don't really mind. I do mind what's going on with my hair. Don't know where there's a hairbrush. I can do Malaga server, no problem. Okay, that sounds good. Cool, we'll figure that out as when we jump into it in just a second. This is just basically a little bit of a hangout before we get going. I'm going to have to do an old school intro as well. I don't have any fancy slides or slideshows ready. But it has been so lovely hanging out with you all. And this next step is going to be hopefully absolutely fantastic. I've got to change that time because it's already coming out. Okay, I'm going to save this. So I've got a new link for it, it's up, but I'm going to make it so that this video they're watching right now will take us directly into it. That is the intention, at least. Okay, let me just grab the last few things. Got no clue what I've got on the screen right now. Oh. My stuff that I've got installed on Steam right now, yeah. What subclass? I don't know anything about this. Save it though, because we're going to jump into that as soon as we jump into this next stream, which is just about to begin. Oh, I don't have a game to hold up or anything, it's weird. Okay, let's get my production thing out. Something, since we're going through, this is a bit of a behind the scenes section. I should say, well, there's some behind the scenes. I use this thing here. This is called an AK LPD8 drum pad, and I actually use this to control everything that I'm doing in OBS. That's how I'm doing these quick transitions and slides and swaps, and that's why I need to pop it in front of me now, as we are about to go into the amazing game, the Old Republic. This is going to be so much fun, but it's been so good going through and playing the rest of the series so far. Big W to everybody who has watched along. This is going to be great. If you haven't liked and subscribed, you're still watching right now, please like, please subscribe. It's so good. David Hayter is a voice from... Okay, this is going to be great fun. But everybody, we're going into this one next. Thank you so much. We are going to be doing more Knights of the Old Republic soon. Tonight, right now, what we're going to do now is going to be a small taster of things to come. We're going to go in for about an hour in this, and then tomorrow we're going to be going into Star Wars Battlefront 2. So yeah, let's get into it and see if I can get the order right on my side. Thank you again, everybody, so much. Please join me into the next one, and I'll say bye. Have a beautiful time. Hi everyone, how are you doing? My name